Is our public prayer life healthier than our private prayer life? Certainly, Jesus expects us to spend time with other disciples in prayer. In fact, the first phrase in the Lord's Prayer is not "my Father who art in heaven," but "our Father who art in heaven." There's a great blessing of communal prayer with other Christians, gathering together before the throne of God. And yet, in the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus encourages us not to lose our focus or have the wrong motivation behind our prayers. In Matthew chapter 6, verse 5 and 6, Jesus says, "When you pray, you are not to be like the hypocrites, for they love to stand and pray in the synagogues and on the street corners so that they may be seen by men. Truly I say to you, they have their reward in full. But you, when you pray, go into your inner room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is in secret. And your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you." Our private prayer life is much more foundational and important than our public prayer life. Imagine if I only ever communicated to my wife when we were out in public, around other people. What would that say about my relationship with her? Now, it's not that I shouldn't communicate with my wife while we're in public, but if our relationship is what it should be, then some of the most significant and meaningful communication I have with her is going to be when it's just her and I. In the same way, if prayer is focused on God the way that it needs to be, then we're not just going to be praying out in public around other people. We're going to be consistent in meaningful communication with Him one-on-one. That's where prayer needs to be focused.